Alright guys, welcome back to Picture Book Drama, where it is everything in entertainment. I am your host, Sean, your video and comic guru. Welcome to part 2 of my Spider-Man collection. This is going to be my Marc Webb collection, and I'm going to start off with, obviously, Amazing Spider-Man, which came out in 2012. That's when I start Andrew Garfield and Emma Watson in there as Peter Parker / Spider-Man and his Gwen Stacy. This is actually the Blu-ray edition, 2-disc version. This gives you all the special features and behind the scenes. Next to it, you're going to see what is called the exclusive movie gift set. This comes with the DVD that you've seen, or the Blu-ray that you've seen first, but also comes with a Spider-Man mask. Now, through buying all my different stuff on eBay, if you buy stuff in bulk, it's cheaper that way. I didn't realize that I already had the mask. So I basically had this collection without even having to open it. So obviously I'm not going to ever open this one. This is going to be one that's just going to stay like that and look pretty. Now next to it are 2 items that are definitely not going to be opened until I have somewhere safe to do this. This first one here is the American import. This is actually the Amazing Spider-Man limited edition Blu-ray gift set. This comes with a 2-disc Blu-ray, the 3D Blu-ray, as well as a DVD. Now, this actually comes with, obviously, 2 limited edition statues. You get Spider-Man and you get the Lizard in this. This is not hard to find. This you can get for probably about $50, maybe $40 on eBay. Probably a little bit cheaper if you don't mind it being open. I want to keep this sealed. Really no reason for me to watch it or to open it because I don't own a 3D player, so what's the point of opening it just to have it open? Next to it is a Japanese import called the Amazing Box. This is super rare. This is actually one of the first pieces I ever picked up and kind of how I got into collecting the way I am now. This comes with everything you had in the first one I showed you, the American version. You get the Blu-ray, the 3D Blu-ray, well, you get the 3D Blu-ray, you get the 2 Blu-rays, you get 2 DVDs instead of 1 DVD. So you get the movie on 1 DVD and you get the special features on it as well. You get both statues that you got in the previous one, but for this one, the Blu-rays are put in a steelbook. So that's actually a big thing too, because I didn't know I owned a steelbook in that until I actually really looked hard at this. But what makes it so exclusive is there's a special t-shirt that comes with it. And yeah, that sounds stupid for anyone who doesn't collect like I do, but this is actually so rare that when I bought it for $79. This is now going for about $400 to $500 right now, unopened. So definitely when you look into these things, I'm not doing it for the investment value, I'm doing it for the collection value, but it helps that you have items that do have value to them and makes your collection that much more exclusive. So I have one more piece left in this, and that is actually going to be, hold on one second, this is another Japanese import. This is actually super rare. It's so rare that when I got it, it came broken. And I ended up keeping it because it was just the arm. I can actually Gorilla Glue it back on. But this is the rarest piece that I have right now. This is another Japanese import, and it's actually called a, I don't read Japanese, so I keep it because it looks cool. But it's actually called the Enemy Box, which, if you've seen my Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3 collection video, I have an image that's called the Spider-Man Hero Pack, which has Venom in it. So I'm not sure why it's a Hero Pack if Venom is in it, but this is so rare. It has all the Blu-rays, all the DVDs, the exclusive 90th anniversary Columbia Pictures edition of the Lizard in here, which is different from the previous 2 I showed you. This one actually has him where he's wearing the torn lab coat, which he had on for just a second, which let all you guys know that this was actually the true rendition of the Lizard. But that's it. that's my Marc Webb 2012 Amazing Spider-Man, excuse me, collection. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of this movie. It had a lot of plot holes in it, but it was still a really good reboot of the Spider-Man character. I like how Andrew Garfield plays Spider-Man. It worked really well. But the whole parents crap, I hope they never touch on that again. But stay tuned. I'm going to be coming back with my Amazing Spider-Man 2 collection, in which I have, again, some really big pieces. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, welcome back to Picture Book Drama, where it is everything in entertainment. I am your host, Sean, your video and comic guru. Welcome back to my Amazing Spider-Man Marc Webb 2014 video. But I wanted to start off with this particular one right here. This is actually a promo for Amazing Spider-Man that I found, I think for like a couple of bucks on eBay. It was just someone selling it. It was actually pretty cool. I have a couple other movies where this came out, but this actually comes with a Amazing Spider-Man comic book as well. So it's actually pretty cool. You get a lot of behind the scenes footage for Amazing Spider-Man that's not actually even in the movie. So that was actually a pretty cool find. So I do like that. Now next I have a Japanese import. This is actually a DVD. This actually is Amazing Spider-Man 2. It actually is the regular DVD. But one thing that happened, which I'm actually kind of glad it did, especially since it was from Japan, was it was actually sent without the jewel case. You don't have that in here. This is actually, they gave me the flattened version of it. It actually did come in a clear envelope, which I actually do keep this in, but I thought it was kind of cool. I was actually going to switch it over to a regular DVD jewel case, but I like it flat like that. It actually works better. Now, next to that is what is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Magno case. This is a Blu-ray. There's actually two versions. There's the regular Blu-ray, which I have, and then there's a Blu-ray that comes with the Blu-ray 3D version. That one actually is a red cover. So that lets you know the difference. Mine's yellow, the 3D version is red. But this gives you all the deleted scenes. You even get the scene where the deleted scene where Peter goes to Gwen's grave and he runs into his father. It's a terrible scene. It's a terrible movie. I do still like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I think he and Emma Watson have great chemistry on screen. But this is just a terrible mess of a movie. You got Paul Giamatti playing a psychotic, over-the-top Rhino, which he doesn't even really appear in the movie that much. Why they switch over to having Harry be the Green Goblin, spoiler, I don't know, but this is actually a pretty cool edition. Unlike a steelbook, the Magno part is actually a magnet that actually keeps it closed. Now, I haven't opened this yet, but this is actually really heavy. I mean, this is actually twice as heavy as a steelbook, but I do love this particular edition, this one. Now, with that said, right next to it comes two of my favorite pieces. This first one here is the Amazing Spider-Man Electro Collector's Edition movie gift set. You can find this all over the place. There's videos of people finding it for like $15 if you go to like some of the local dollar shops. Just ask them if they have an Electro head, like the Family Dollars and stuff like that. They do have some of these, I just found out. I ordered mine on eBay. I think I paid $35 for mine, and I've had this for probably about a year now, maybe a little bit longer. But you know, you get some really cool stuff in this. You get the DVD, but you also get the 3D version of the Blu-ray, which again, it's nice to have, but I don't have a damn 3D player, so what's the point? But you get the DVD, the Blu-ray, and the 3D edition, plus you get the Electro head, which does light up. I will be doing a proper unboxing of any of the big items you've seen here. That way you can see what they look like out of the package to let you know if it's worth the money. But this does glow in the dark when you, it does come with the batteries included. So a little switch on there that does allow this thing to light up. All the discs fit in the back of it. which again, I will be showing you in a proper unboxing very, very soon. Now, next to it is my favorite piece out of all the stuff I've shown you for Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, this one is what's called the Spidey versus Electro Collector's Edition. This is actually a French, or actually an Italy import. I got this because I ran across it looking for the Electro head, but I saw this. It took me a while to be able to afford this one. This one was about $90 to get. But if you look on eBay now, you can probably find it anywhere from $45 all the way up to about $400. So be careful when you look online. But I love this, particular one because this actually comes with the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. But you also get the statues of Spider-Man and Electro, which are individual statues, but you can actually link them together to form almost what I call a bookend edition, which this will definitely be getting a proper unboxing from me after I do the Electro head. I just want to make sure that this is actually shown the way it should be. This is just two really great looking pieces. But that's it, guys. That's finally it for my Spider-Man collection. Hopefully you guys have been watching all my versions of it, from Sam Raimi Spider-Man 1 all the way to Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'll see you guys when the next Spider-Man comes out. There sadly will not be a Amazing Spider-Man 3, which I was hoping to finally see them do Venom. And if you watch any of the behind the scenes footage, Venom was supposed to be appearing at the end of Spider-Man 2 in one of the many multiple endings they had planned for it. There was actually a scene where Mr. Fierce goes into Osborn Industry and is walking through all the different chambers. If you notice in the movies, they're chamber 1 through 12. Well, chamber 10 opens up and it's actually an orb. But as he's walking by it, this black substance starts to move, and then you see this little face appear. That was the Venom symbiote. They cut it for some reason and replaced it with the Rhino outfit, which just looks incredibly stupid. Just, if you can find it, I'm not sure if it's on any of the special editions or not. They may not have had it on there, but you can find it on YouTube. It does exist. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please check me out on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Tumblr. Hit me up in a comment below. Hit that like button. Tell your friends about it. Get them subscribed on here too. But let me know if I'm missing anything. I'm sure there's a ton more stuff out there, but as you see, I own a lot. But hey guys, thank you again so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.